So, in Oblivion Remastered, you have a bunch of major skills. One of them is Speechcraft. This is going to affect your ability to persuade listeners to like and trust you. And what we're going to do in this video is go through how you can level this up really quick. So let's say with this person right here, I want to use them to level up my Speechcraft. If we go into their menu, we go to persuading. You can do this with any NPC. Once we're in this menu, you're going to see the disposition. If I bribe them and spend 28 gold, I'm going to get an extra 16. They're currently at 46. Realistically, you want to keep this somewhere between maybe 35 and 55, because if you get the disposition too high, you can't do the minigame anymore. And the minigame, the way it works is you're going to have either 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 or 4, and then there's going to be 4 different expressions. We're just going to select the 1 bar, and it's always going to move around in a clockwise manner. So if we jump into this minigame, if we just very quickly, before we do that, I want to remember I'm level 25 in Speechcraft, and this isn't going to be something that's going to get you to level 100 in the matter of like seconds. But this is a really good way to level up your Speechcraft. So if we go into the minigame, and you're going to see Boast is there. So we're going to go left, up, right, down. And then if I don't back out of that, we've gone to 44. So we're going to go in again, and we're going to go around the wheel. Then we're going to do it again. And you see that we're at 40. So we've got to keep that at around. I'm going to do it once more. And then you'll see we're on 35. So I'm not going to get it any lower than that. What I'm going to do is spend gold because I've got enough. I'm going to bribe them to build up that disposition. Then we're going to go back in and we're going to do it again. And if you don't have enough gold or you don't want to spend gold, then you can go into the minigame, just play it properly. 4 expressions, 2 that are happy, 2 that are sad. And you want to like try and pick the option where you've got one of the... Let me just jump in, I'll show you quickly, just very briefly. So you can see the expression, that's quite angry, that's even more. So jokes and admire, like admiration, this person doesn't like. Coerce and boast, they do like. So when you're selecting an option and your disposition is going to decrease the longer you're in here, you want to pick one that's got 3 or 4 bars for one they like, 1 or 2 bars for one they dislike. And that's how you build it up. So from 50, we can go, it's always going to go clockwise again. So we could go boast, and then they don't like being admired, but they do like coerce. So we'll do that, and we get a massive boost. Then they don't like being admired, so 1 bar, and then we finish it off with a joke. And you'll see we ended on 58. So that was pretty good. So you can play the minigame or use gold. And what we're going to do is jump in a couple more times. So we're going to go for the 1 bar and the 1 bar only. And we're just going to keep lowering this. Sometimes it can glitch out and you've got to just kind of spam whatever. But we're currently on 54, so let's keep going with the 1 bar. So you'll see we're on 49, and then I'm just going to go until we hit about 35 again. And there we go, we're on 37. So if I back out now, what we are going to do is you will see that we leveled up Speechcraft to level 26. And I mean, it would have been a lot faster if I would have done the actions quicker, and also if I wasn't showing you all of the ways to actually play the game, so on and so forth. And again, as I said, you're not going to get to level 100 really quick doing it like this. But if you want to level up that Speechcraft, you'll see that I'm almost halfway through level 26. If I was to sit there and do it for another 10-15 minutes, I could be on level 30 to 35 or something like that. It's all about how quick you can get that 1 bar around the wheel. Get back out of the minigame, get back in. So the more you focus, the more you practice, the better you're going to get at it, the faster it's going to be. But that is how you can level up your Speechcraft fast in Oblivion Remastered. And what we are going to do is leave that video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about this game in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you out.